That's sketchy. Hello, anybody in there? Knock if someone's in there. Holy fuck, I'm getting the fuck out of here. Alright, welcome to another episode of Mud, Sweat, and Gears. We are heading to the Cobalt mines. We're going to check out one, possibly two, depending on the time. It's already 5:45. So we're going to give you a little tour through my little hometown here of Haileybury, Ontario, and then we're going to work our way through North Cobalt, and then through Cobalt itself, and then we'll be taking a little side trail there. Busy day today. It's Art in the Park every Wednesday here in Haileybury. They've got live bands and food and drink and some vendors there, and I think it's related to art. I could be wrong. There's a nice trailer. A lot of beautiful houses around here. I want to thank all the new subscribers, and if you haven't already, please like, comment, and subscribe. It certainly helps me out. Allows me to keep bringing you guys these awesome videos. I apologize about yesterday's video there where I kind of went on a rant about being broken into and a lot of cursing. I was just frustrated to hell. But you know what? That was yesterday. Today's another day, so we're going to put it behind us, write that stuff off, and move on. No sense losing sleep over it. So if you haven't already, please follow us on Facebook. I'll leave the link in the description of the video. I got the Kianator with me today. I have never been to these mines. This is the first for me, so we'll see what happens as far as how we're going to do this. I think there's approximately 20 of them. 20 mines that have been shut down, abandoned, kind of everything in between, so we will see what happens. Whether we tackle the farthest one first and then save the other ones for another shoot, just kind of work our way back from there, if that makes any sense. We'll see how much time we got when we got there. It's not a very long ride. Just gotta watch the traffic. And the police. I've got all my paperwork with me, so I'm good. That's the cool thing about living up here, is you can drive down the road as long as you're plated and insured. They don't really bother you as long as you're not speeding or in a a single lane, right, holding up traffic. I'll show you a cool place up here too. If you're ever traveling through here and you want to check it out, I'm gonna wait for these guys to go. Let them do their thing. It's called the North Cobalt Flea Market. It's absolutely awesome. They got anything and everything in there. It's closed now, or I just swing in and talk to Mark. I know the owner quite well, but they close at 5:30. Gotta keep looking behind me here, because now we're on a single lane, so we ain't got too much farther to go. I mean, we could go down this way here, but so there's the flea market, North Cobalt Flea Market. Like I said, they got everything in there. Like, you name it, they got it. So if you like flea markets, that's the place to go. The only difference is everything in there is brand new. There's nothing used. It's not your average flea market, but their prices are absolutely fantastic. Always bound to find a bargain or something in there. I'm gonna slow down and let this guy behind me go before the lane ends. Sure we're good, because I know we're gonna be coming up to an 80, so I'm gonna have to really get into her a little bit up here. Kian, you just tap me if there's a car coming behind us, okay? Just tap me on the shoulder. Dropping back down to 50 up here. Or 60, sorry. So we just passed through North Cobalt, so right now we're going to be up here over the bridge. We're going to be going through the actual town of Cobalt, which was absolutely booming back in the day, as far as silver mining, and like it was incredible. Now it's one of those towns that's kind of forgotten about. Unfortunately, it's turned into a ghost town and not a lot of work. Unfortunately, lots of drugs. I mean, associated, you know, with any small town, not much to do, and so you take what you can get, pretty much. But it's unfortunate. I was actually looking at houses here when I was going to be relocating up here, and I mean, a couple places we looked at, yeah, they were gorgeous, but the neighborhood just looked really, really shady. I mean, only 1,500 people, right, for population, so it wasn't really ideal. Anybody coming? Well, we do. They can wait. They can wait. It's only 40 now, for crying out loud, so. They can be patient, and I'll just keep up with this guy. There really ain't much to Cobalt. Like I said, you got, I think there's only one school, actually. I could be wrong, but I've only ever seen one. They got a big ass water tower up there. Now there's another quater. Another guy out for a ride. Lots of places for sale. I mean, if you're looking for cheap housing, I mean, you can pick up a house for like under $100,000 easily in Cobalt. They're trying anything and everything to get this town back to rocking and rolling, but unfortunately it just hasn't worked out. I know the new Electra battery plant that's operating now, they just got funding from the US government, $20 million to do basically like a battery contract with them now. I think the US is starting to pull away from China with all that crap going on between China and Taiwan and all that shit. So we just got to go around the corner here, and then we're going to be taking off down the trail. They got a mining museum here if you ever wanted to check that out. They got some tours and stuff. There's a mining camp there, and so I mean everything around here is to do with mining. I don't know which site I'm gonna take here. There's so many different friggin' roads. Like there's signs right there, site 1 and 2, and just up here, gotta go around this little bend, and then that's where the roads start to basically pick where you want to go. So we're gonna see what happens. I'm just gonna pull into the parking lot up here for a minute so I can turn my maps on, and then we'll plan our attack. Hey, they got old mining cars there. Hey, isn't that cool? Alright, I think I'm just gonna pull over right here. There's parking right there, so we're gonna see where the hell we want to go. I got them all marked, all these purple dots there, so we want to keep going straight. Pretty sure the main site that we want to take is just up here. No one behind us? Perfect. The Heritage Trail would be the next one. That's the one we want. I'm just going to put my signal on for good measure. So we're going to go down here first. And hopefully I don't get lost, because like I said, it's been, I went down here 3 years ago with my truck. When I first got my boat and motor and everything all set up, I wanted to just test run my little 9.9 I had, and I brought it down here to Peterson Lake and threw it in there and gave it a little test run. And I mean, there's lots of lakes back in here. The problem is you can't fish them because the water's full of arsenic. Very, very high arsenic levels. So we don't want to be doing that. No trespassing on the railway. As long as I don't see any signs that say keep the hell out. There shouldn't be, because this is all self-guided tours through here. As far as I know, that's all the information I got on Google. So we should be all right. Here's a mining site right here. And it looks like we can only walk. Oh, no, there we go. So yeah, that's part of it right here. Wow, isn't that cool, eh? Pretty neat, eh? So that's one of them there, and if we keep going, yeah, we can actually hit a couple of them actually. So this is the McKinley Dara mill site. So yeah, there's a bunch of history there. Actually, let's get off and have a look here at the history. Let's get off and have a look here. This looks pretty cool. There's the story for you. Worked for Temiskaming, Ontario North Railway while collecting timber in August 1903. Wow. 4,000 ounces of silver. Development of the McKinley mine here. 5 shafts and 24 kilometers of underground workings. That is crazy. 1927, and burned to the ground in April of the following year. And that's what it would have looked like. Fully operational. Isn't that something, eh? That's pretty cool. I'd walk down in through there, but I don't trust my bike around here for obvious reasons. Well, there you have it. That's pretty cool, for sure. Not bad, I like that. There's one. We might actually be able to get a few of them actually out of the way. Safe trail use. Remember, yeah, soft rocks and all that other garbage. There's a nice little view, eh? Isn't that gorgeous? We can drive right down there. That's something you don't see every day. Group of Severn Temiskaming. We got more history here. Got a beautiful bench. Group of 7 in Temiskaming. Huh. I'm not going to read all that. If you want to read it, push pause and read it. Oh, yeah, that's a nice little view, eh? I wonder if this leads all the way around to get up in the back there. Hopefully it does. Pretty neat there, Sonny. I love histories. Stuff like that. It just fascinates me. You know, to know that I've lived here, you know, for almost 4 years now, and I don't even really know the history of a little town that's literally, you know, 10 minutes from me, not even. So where are we? We're going to be coming up to another one. What is that there? That's private property, private driveway. Here's the other mine. No one's coming. This one we can drive right up into, and we can actually check this one out. What do we got down there? Well, that looks pretty neat. Yeah, that's where he's going. I'm gonna put the brake on. I'm gonna shut the bike off just for a sec here. Just gonna let it run in neutral for a minute. This is cool. Well, you need water. They're full of water. I was gonna say jump in and, oh, you can jump in this one if you wanted a photo. You want to get in that one? Get a picture of you? Yeah, that's pretty cool. Let's go check out what else we got. What do we got down here? What is that? It's like water. Well, that's got to be pretty recent. Like that's a brand new friggin' building. They didn't They didn't build that back in the friggin' 1900s. Maybe they erected it to protect whatever the hell this is. I'm not a miner. I couldn't even tell you what the hell this is called. This is some sort of fucking gearing system by the looks of it. That's pretty freaking cool. Here's your foot pedal operation. Wow. So they built this to obviously try to preserve this the best they could, or maybe they built this to try to prevent people from stealing this shit. You know how much that would be at the scrapyard. That's pretty freaking cool though. What the hell is that over there? Am I seeing things, or is there a little brown box or something sitting right on that piece of concrete slab over there? Yeah, this is pretty neat. Oh yeah, that goes down probably 100 fucking feet. Ah. What a view, eh? Wow. What a view. Oh, those are just support brackets. By the looks of it, yeah. Or something. Part of a pulley system, maybe. They got like spools or something going through them. Pretty cool. Yeah, like there's a pond there. There's a pond over there. There's another site over there by the looks of it. So we should be able to hit a couple more sites. And then we'll wrap up this first shoot. This is cool. Right in my backyard. And I didn't even know like this stuff was here. Literally right in my backyard. Unbelievable. Very strange, eh? Cool. Very cool. Yeah, we'll turn around right here. I'm not gonna back all the way down the damn hill. So I'm trying to remember where the hell I went to get to Peterson Lake, because this isn't familiar. I didn't pass any of this. If I'm not mistaken, I'll have to look when I get home. I'm gonna make you guys friggin' sit here and watch me trying to figure out stuff. Private property, beware of dog. Yeah, well, that's typical. What the hell we got here? Danger. Mine hazard. What the hell they got going on in there? I don't know if any of these are active still. I've seen workers in and out of here constantly, but I couldn't tell you whether. Little silver vein. So let's go, you know what, let's hit this one on the way back. Let's get these last two, and then we'll hit this one on the way back, and that'll be a wrap. And then we've pretty much done a good chunk of these ones. I'll make sure I remember which ones we did. But I want to check out these last two up here. There's Nipissing Road, Glen Lake Road. Now we're into the gravel. It looks like there's a body of water up here. So right here we got Cart Lake Tailings. I don't know what, doesn't say anything about keeping out. That is wide open there, eh? I don't see any fresh tracks. I see a beat to hell road though. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we can't go in that way. I guess I'm kind of blazing my own path right now. This probably ain't gonna lead to much. Chipmunk, duck. Maybe this will lead to actually the lake, maybe? A lake? Or maybe it's just going to be a trail that leads nowhere. I don't know. I'm guessing they probably blaze this to get to the lake. This is all part of a lake, eh? You wouldn't know it by looking at all the crap in there. Wow. Now, I don't know about driving out here. This could just sink right down because it shows we're on a lake right now. So who the hell knows how far we're gonna get before we sink, but this is cool. Yeah, that looks pretty friggin' soft up and through there. But what an area. Wow. Yeah, that's pretty neat. So yeah, like on the map, this is all part of a lake. We're literally driving on a lake right now, but Cart Lake. This is Cart Lake. Very neat. There's some dog tracks or something. Maybe fox or wolf. Those are pretty big tracks, so. Huh. I'm not going to venture off over there. I don't have enough time to get really adventurous today, but we'll definitely make a mental note of this place for sure. Alright, we're going to go check out, I guess it's maybe Site 7? We could go up this way. Site 7's up here. We'll hit Site 7 and then we'll hit that last one on the way back. I think I'm going to be spending some time down and through here. This is pretty cool. Looks like there's actually some places if you wanted to just camp, but like that's a nice little area there. I gotta pay attention to the road. Nipissing Hill Lookout. Well, all right. I like the sound of that. Ooh. Exit. What is there, only one way in and one way out? Oh yeah, here we go. Alright. Well, let's work our way down there. Oh, that looks frickin' cool. Let's see what's up here. This must be the lookout spot. Probably some people up here making love or something. I seen some stuff down there. Didn't say anything about keeping out, I just seen some fencing. Eeny, meeny, miny, whoa, what do we got? Oh my goodness. And you can actually go up there. Now what are you doing? In a hurry, eh? Oh, would you look at this place? You could drive right up here with your vehicle. Let's get some history here. Again, push pause. Hopefully you can read all that. So again, 1903, silver was discovered on Nipissing Hill by prospector Tom Herbert. 846 acres. Wow. Oh, I gotta watch where I'm going. Get that right in the crotch. Oh. All right, let's check. Oh my god, look at this.
I want to go down there.
That is... Well, you know what? This is actually where I was talking that I wanted to check out when we were over there. I said, oh, I wish I could get over here on this side. Would you look at this? This is awesome. See the cave over there? Well, not really a cave now, but the trail. Oh, he's actually going down there. Well, you have fun. This is just beautiful. So I imagine, by the looks of it, there's an ATV trail that leads all the way back out to something. That is neat. Well, that's it? You gave up? You just ran down the hill. This is cool. Very, very cool. Not something you see every day. I mean, to look at history like this and know that you're literally standing on something that was built, erected in 1903, pretty much, right? Like what is it? What are these reinforcements or something? Or I don't know. I don't know anything about the construction back in the old days. That's for sure. But man, did they have like to put that the holes so perfectly in the, like this is just rock. You know what I mean? Just a big thing of rock. Nowadays we can't even fucking put drywall up without problems. Come on, engineers, get with it. What a nice sight. So yeah, I imagine plenty of people bring their honeys up here, mistresses, whatever. Hang out and have a good time. I mean, there's garbage cans here for crying out loud. Let's see what this sign says. It's probably the same. Nation to your left are the remains of the Nipissing low-grade mill, which contained 40 stamps. So you have 260 tons per day. Wow.
That's what it was before?
1912. That's what it looked like in 1912. That's amazing. That's cool. Yeah, we're going to check that out. So we'll head over there. Would you look at this? This is the one we passed on the way to the lookout. On the way to the honeymoon suite. Oh, let's see what we got. Just think of all the potential people that may have lost their lives, you know, in here. Just that thought, you know, it's an eerie feeling, you know what I mean? What the hell is that? Jeez. Thought I stepped on someone's fucking leg. So that's one there. Like, this is a structure, you know what I mean? Like, something that's over 100 years old is still standing, and this thing could probably withstand a friggin' hurricane easily. Like, look at the columns. Look at my son up there on the columns. Look at the size of these columns that this building would have been erected on is just unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Very, very cool. I'd like to find some old shafts, like actual shafts, but I'm not seeing any that you can actually fucking walk into. At least the bike's still nice and clean. Alright, I think we got one more to check out, and then we're gonna wrap up this shoot so we don't have a 3-hour friggin' episode, because that's a lot of work for me to edit and export and everything, and I know it's a long time for you guys to sit down and watch, but when you come across cool stuff like this, it's early prospecting techniques. Locally, silver and cobalt were found in vertical veins that often came to bedrock surface, but were buried under overburden in the early days. Huh. Very, very cool. So I think, judging by the map here, well, that says exit. I really don't fucking think it matters, as long as no one's gonna come flying in here. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, so that's that was Nipissing Hill Lookout. So I think we got one more. That's somebody's property there. That's the, oh, that's where you come out for the exit. All right, I see now. I guess we're kind of venturing a little further here. So maybe we might squeeze one more in. I guess it depends how far it is. Actually, it'll bring us back to the road by the looks of it. Yeah. So this kind of bypasses Cobalt entirely. But we're going to be going through some neighborhoods, obviously. So what do we got here? We got site number 9, which is still up here. So yeah, I mean, now we're going through neighborhoods and things like that. So it makes you wonder, doesn't it, if you were to knock on some of these people's doors, if they have any stories, you know, of hearing things at night and what have you. Just with the sheer majority and the vast number of people that lost their lives. Great Northern Recycling. That don't even look like it's open. I don't know, maybe. Oh, that's a nice little cool bridge, eh? Private property, yeah, private property. So we should be coming right up. Right down in through here. We got a car coming, he can wait. Oh, we're gonna go this way. Oh, this is still an actual building. Oh man. I don't think you can go inside, bud, because it says keep out. They got it blocked here. I mean, we don't want to be breaking the rules. You know what I mean? We're definitely going to get curious and go have a look. You know me. I mean, there's a hole right there. You can stick your head in. Keep out of buildings. I mean, there's probably drug addicts and everything in here anyway, so. Watch me peek my head in and somebody fucking looks right up at me. Let me take my sunglasses off so I can see. I can't see nothing. I'm sure the camera can't see shit either. That's sketchy. Hello, anybody in there? Knock if someone's in there. Holy fuck, I'm getting the fuck out of here. I'm just fucking with you guys. That was me. Oh, I won't be throwing stuff now. Look at this. Look at the... Like, that is just... I mean, obviously that's new. That's been constructed to probably help hold this thing up. But, man... Oh, just the absolute size of these things is huge. There's the old carts over there. Can't go too far from the bike. My keys and everything are in there. Wow. Is that the old track? They left the old track here too, eh? There you go. That is cool. Look at this. This is a... Like, look at the engineering that went into this. This thing is just fucking solid. Like, wow. That is incredible. And what the hell is this thing? A big ass... Fucking pulley... I don't know. Pulley system? Winch system? It's got cables on it. Part of the bucket system? To dump... I don't know. Watch you throw that and it'll turn it on. And then you got this. So if you know what the hell this is, ladies and gentlemen, if you're a miner, you come from a mining family or something, please drop a comment. Because I have no idea. I'm a small engine mechanic. I don't know anything about 1900s technology, that's for sure. What the hell does this say? Alice Chalmers Bullock Limited, Montreal, Canada. Huh. Like, just incredible. The machinery is just incredible around here. I mean, they've got it all boarded up. How many dipshits have already made their way in there, partied, probably set fucking fires in here. Like, just disrespectful. Extremely disrespectful. But it is what it is, right? Yeah, that's all nailed up. I was going to say that one open, but look, they're already prying away, trying to get in. Looks like the other one's up there. The other building, the last one's up there. That looks pretty cool. That's another building that looks like it's intact anyways. Can we get up there? Where does that road go? Does it go around? Maybe. Well, let's find out. All right, well, we're at site 11, and then we can go right back to the highway. According to this, so we might as well make it worthwhile here, as long as no one's coming. So we're at the La Rose, I think it's called. Keevil Walking Trail. Well, we won't be doing any walking today, but get out real quick and have a look at this Fred LaRose cabin. Well, where the hell's the fucking stairs? Isn't that something, eh? Wow. I'm not even gonna try to open that. There's too many eyes on us around here. This is just cool though. Anybody in there? Wow. Look at that, eh? There you go. Had hydro back in the day. Look at it. Absolutely cool. I'm just looking for any signs of actual shafts, but I'm gonna have to do some more Google research, I think. But yeah, I mean, look how cool that is there. And you got this here, like safe trail use information. What the hell trail are they talking about though? Do you see a trail? It says there's a trail, but this is all fenced off. This is all private back there. There's no trail. Or what is this? No, that's fenced off too. There's a big fence right there. So I don't understand what they mean when they say there's a trail.
What's on there?
Well, go have a look. Let me know what's down there. So I hope you're enjoying today's episode. I'm trying to bring you guys some various content here instead of just riding down, you know, gravel roads and muddy and dirty paths and shit. Bring you a little bit of history and the Rose Mine site. Same thing, 1903 and 1982. Well, you know what? I know people that are watching and trying to keep up with the actual history. There you go. Take a screenshot or pause it or whatever and read away. I seen something about 1989. Huh. Right there. Eagle Mines Limited. I believe they are down on Eagle Lake Road. I could be wrong, but so they ceased all operations in 1989, shut down all their operations in Cobalt. But that's what it would have looked like back in the day. Like, tell me that ain't boom. Like, look at the carve out of the landscape. Like, that's just incredible. Just absolutely incredible. The Rose Mine site. All right. So I think we're gonna, it is getting later in the day. Better cruise back home. What the hell is that thing? Bridge replace. Oh, it's a, oh, what do you call them damn things? You look through them, binoculars, fancy pair of binoculars to check everything out. Can't remember the proper term. I'm having a brain fart. What do we got here? Security? Hope you want to play chicken with a 1,000-pound machine there, bud. Buds. They looked all right. Yeah, that was a lot easier. We're all the way back through Cobalt now. We're almost on the outskirts. Back to the flea market here. I smell rain like crazy, like big time. Just a heavy, strong scent of rain, but I don't see many rain clouds. I see some clouds, but I've smelled it for quite a while now. How many people we got? Nobody. Good, just this guy. So yeah, check out the flea market. Make sure you guys check it out. Tell Mark that John sent you from Mud, Sweat, and Gears. I love all the people in vehicles just giving me that eye, like, what the hell are you doing? Hey, I'm legal. Mind your damn business. I'm not speeding, I'm being respectful. I got people behind me, I get off the road and let them pass, like this guy coming right now. So I'm gonna get off the road up here and let them go by. It's called respect. Plus he's bigger than me anyways. I don't feel like going toe to toe with a 5,000 pound truck. Oh, never mind, 5,000 pound truck. Going toe to toe with that big bugger. No thanks. That other truck must have turned. Oh, there's the Ontario Northland bus, I think. Actually, I think that was the town bus, city bus. I think we'll take this way back. We'll take the little scenic route. There's nobody coming, so. A little bit of a scenic route. Check out some nice homes through here if anybody's looking. I know a great realtor too, so just shoot me a message, I'll hook you up. If anybody's looking to move here. Lots of work up here, especially if you are a miner. There is so much mine work. Not in Cobalt obviously, but about an hour down the road. And they pick you up, they pay for everything. Your accommodations, your friggin' food, everything, right? All you gotta do is basically get up every day. It's usually like 7 in, 7 out, or 14 in and 7 out. Everyone's friendly today, just nodding away, hey, like, hey, how you doing? Oh, Lordy. So there, I don't know if you can see in the distance, that's Lake Temiskaming. That's my view every day I get to look at. It's not as glamorous as you think. It's river fed, so some days it looks a little nasty, but today it looks nice. She looks pretty nice. No one behind me, good, I can take my time. Always want to make sure you stop. I've seen some people blow some stop signs around here. Oh yeah, you guys want to see my camper? Guy I sold it to. Oh, buddy of mine. Should be able to see it right here, actually, sitting in his driveway. There it is. Oh, he's got it all opened up and everything. There you go, there's the new owner. So here's the mansion up here, actually, everybody. The Peter Grant Mansion. Basically the $25 million waste of money. I'll pull up and I'll let you read the stuff that's on the fence here before I do my outro. You don't have to worry about stopping too much here, because really nobody can go anywhere. They can't go straight. But here you go, see? I wasn't lying when I said Mansion Impossible is supposed to be coming in. Right? Spring of 2024. Yeah, well, where are they? Like fucking summer's almost over here. Never mind spring. And there's the mansion right there. And my house is just over there. Like, I don't know, 4 blocks away. So there you have it. This used to be all opened up. They put all new gates and shit up. I'm pretty sure they said they got friggin' cameras now, but I see some cameras over there on that pole, but it doesn't look like it's facing this way. So I don't know. Interesting. Lone Star Canadian Ventures. That's who owns it now. Huh. Lone Star, well, yeah, he sounds, remember I said the guy from Texas. That's what he's trying to do, eh? I don't know what his plans are, but good luck. What the hell is this guy doing? Going for a tour? Huh. Well, I want to thank you all for taking time out of your busy day to tune into Mud, Sweat, and Gears again. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, ride safe, ride smart, look after one another, and please be sure to follow us on Facebook. Really appreciate it if you could do that for us. So until next time, we'll see you on the trails. Thanks for watching.